Hey guys, I hope you're well today. So, I had an incredibly busy day today. It was a fantastically fun day, and I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. I absolutely didn't feel like recording a video today because I've been out of recording the videos for a while now because I was at the Rainbow Gathering, right? And so I really got out of the kind of like the momentum and the regularity with which I was creating videos. So it's kind of hard to get back into it. But I'm not complaining. I am doing what I need to do, and I'm recording this video to get myself back into the routine of recording daily videos because 7th of March my challenge will be finished. Finally, I'm so glad I can take a rest after that. It was a very interesting ride, a very interesting experience. But I'm also looking forward to taking a step back from the daily commitment because it is a daily commitment and it's always somewhere in the back of my mind. And by going to the Rainbow Gathering, I realized that it's so good to not have this pressure, this stress in the back of my mind all the time. It makes you so much more free. And I've put myself in a cage for most of my life. I committed to certain things daily, and it was very difficult for me to let those go. So at the Rainbow Gathering, I was actually able to let it go partially because I pre-recorded quite a lot of videos. And so when I was there, I didn't have to think of creating content. And it's not that I have to do this, right? It's just a personal thing that I committed to and that I want to stay committed to until the end. But after that, I will definitely take a break and change course. I want to switch things up and explore myself from a different perspective or a different angle, right? So what I did today basically was waking up and going for a gymnastics class, which was absolutely incredibly fun. I can't remember when was the last time I was jumping around like a little kid on the trampoline and just like doing handstands and flip-flops and whatever flip-flops, flick-flack, I don't know what you call it. So that was a lot of fun, and I felt like a little child, and I was playing with the little child of my landlords, and it was really good to be in this childlike energy. I think it's really important to spend time doing things that you used to do, you know? At Rainbow Gathering, there were so many things that I couldn't remember when was the last time I did that, like walking barefoot in the nature, taking a bath in a river. Like these simple things that I used to do when I was a kid and that I no longer do because I'm now a grown man and I live in a city, right? And so as I was walking here to the park, like to the place where I'm sitting, I felt this urge, but also this resistance to take off my shoes and just walk barefoot. I mean, with my socks on. So I'm actually like, I was walking with my socks on through the grass because I felt like I needed to feel this again, and I felt this resistance to taking off my shoes and perhaps making my shoes dirty. This has always been something that I feel a lot of resistance towards, making my clothes dirty, like with mud. I don't know why, but I always felt like I need to keep my stuff clean. But of course, you can just put it in the washing machine and make sure it looks like new afterwards, right? Like it's just this stupid fear, this stupid attachment to clean clothes that I have that I just want to let go of, and I did in the Rainbow, and now I feel like I can do this here as well, right? So getting back to this, the feeling the resistance towards doing things is incredibly powerful once you realize that whenever you feel resistance to do something, there is a great opportunity for growth. And the guy I was hanging out with, Elias, really taught me this. Like, he is such a smart, intelligent person and very witty, very in touch with himself and reality. And the number one thing that he applies to his life is whenever he feels resistance to do something, he does it, okay? Or he really quickly decides he won't do it, right? It's either 100% yes, I go for it, or 100% no, I won't do it. And then he doesn't feel bad about not doing it. But when he commits to doing it, then he actually does it. And it's a fantastic way to approach life. It feels incredibly good to push through the resistance and actually do the thing that you feel afraid of, or actually do the thing that you feel uncomfortable with. And so today, after the gymnastics, I tried a few things that I felt uncomfortable with, trying a handstand. It's a little bit scary sometimes. When you fall over, you can hurt yourself. I used to be so afraid of hurting myself, and now I push myself just a little bit to practice this skill, because I think it's incredibly aesthetic to be able to do a handstand, and I think it's challenging and it's fun. And then in the afternoon, we we managed to sneak into a hotel and just pretend like we were guests. And it was so exciting to go on this adventure and to behave like little daredevils, like little children, just doing things that you're not supposed to do. But it's so much fun to go on an adventure like that and to push through the resistance you feel, because of course you're a little bit scared, right? You walk past the guards. What are they gonna say? Are we gonna get in trouble? But that's what makes it so exciting, why you feel so exhilarated when it works. And then on the bus ride back home, there was this very beautiful girl that came on the bus, and we were both looking at each other, me and my friend, and we were like, we both feel the resistance, right, to talk to her. And then we decide, okay, we have to decide whether we're gonna do it or not. And if either one of us won't do it, then the other will. And so I decided I'll do it. And I was sitting there, feeling the discomfort. All these people, the bus was packed, right? It was packed. But she was so beautiful, and I was like, okay, just breathe in, breathe out, and just say hello. And I tapped her on the arm, and I was like, hey, you look very adorable. I wanted to say hello, in the middle of the bus, right? Everybody's looking at you. And she was like, oh, hey, that's so kind. And she was so friendly and smiling, and it was a pleasant conversation. And it was lovely to share my appreciation for her and my energy with her. And she was so friendly, and we left the bus. She was like, hey, goodbye, have a good day. And it was such a pleasant feeling to know that I pushed through the resistance. And I high-fived my friend afterwards, and we felt great because we did what we were afraid to do, or I did what I was afraid to do. And that is such a great approach to life. That is a recipe for happiness. I really do believe. I'm starting to believe more and more that this is really a key ingredient in the happiness recipe, or the happiness hypothesis, or whatever you want to call it. It's just pushing through this initial resistance and then coming out the other end a different person. There's always an opportunity for growth. And every time you reinforce this reality for yourself, it'll become almost automatic. It won't become easier because you will still feel the resistance, but it will become a mechanism in your head that you feel resistance, you go do it. That's exactly how he conditioned himself. And you can condition yourself to do the same. You can condition yourself to, oh, I feel resistance to speak up about something. I feel resistance to touch this person this way. I feel resistance to take off my shoes and walk barefoot in the nature. I feel resistance to whatever it may be, say I love you to your parents. Whatever it may be, go on a trip, whatever it may be, whatever resistance you're feeling, there is a great opportunity for growth. So I challenge you to take this piece of knowledge with you and try to apply it in your own life and experiment with these situations and see what comes from that, what beautiful things come from that. Alright, guys. Actually, can I be really honest with you guys? I really enjoyed recording this video. Once I got into it, I very, very much enjoyed it. And I'm really happy and thankful that I pushed through the discomfort of not wanting to do it. I really, really didn't want to do it. I was so tired, and I felt like, oh, I just want to go to bed, straight to bed. I'm so exhausted from a day full of crazy things happening. But now that I decided to do it, I feel great and I feel thankful and grateful, and so I wanted to share that with you. So I hope that you can feel the excitement in my voice and see it in my face, and perhaps it can inspire you to take action against the resistance that you're feeling. Alright guys, thank you so much for being here with me, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.